It's something that holds everyone back. There's nobody who can say they've never been afraid of something. But there are many fears that affect many homeschool moms and prevent them from actually homeschooling in the first place. So I'm going to talk about some of those today. Me, I'm a type of person who naturally overthinks. I like to think out every detail that I can, and that's why I don't play chess, because it takes me 2 hours as I think out every single move that I can make and every move that my opponent can make. It's too much thinking. But when people make the decision to start homeschooling, there are a few fears that might prevent them from doing it. And the first one I want to start with is fearing what other people think. I definitely was way more like that in the past, and I've definitely worked on improving that. Because definitely a lot of people, when they make the decision to start homeschooling, there's not a lot of people that they already know who homeschool. So they think to themselves, what is so-and-so gonna say? What's this person gonna say? But the thing is, if it's something that you want to do and there's not really a huge con to doing it, and you know it benefits your family the most, then what people gotta say about it doesn't really matter. We can't spend our life not taking action on things because we're worried about what other people are thinking. We gotta do what's best for us, especially if God also approves. Because the truth is, there's nothing that any of us can do and not have one person think something negative about it. There's always going to be at least one person who doesn't like it, doesn't approve, or doesn't really see what you see about something. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. You can consider what the people say, but don't make that be the end-all be-all because one person says something negative about it. So the fear of judgment is real. Another fear that people have is that they're not going to do it right. They're not going to succeed, or the child's going to be falling way behind. And the thing is, that definitely can happen. But it's all about you. How well you prepare ahead of time. How well are you practicing before you teach something? So if you're not too strong in the lesson, watch videos. YouTube is so great at teaching us how to do things we might not be that confident in doing at first. And if your child is needing some extra help, you could always get a tutor. You could probably find a friend who's good at it. You can also use resources like Khan Academy in order to help your child. And that is free. And who's to say that just because you made the decision to homeschool, that you now have to homeschool for the rest of your life, or until your child is 18. There is no limit on it. So if homeschooling is right for you during certain times of your life or certain age groups, but not other age groups, and you learn that through experience, so even if you start homeschooling under the independent homeschooler option, that doesn't mean that you have to stay the primary homeschooler all the way till they graduate high school. You could do private tutor after 5th grade. You can do online school after 8th grade. You can pick to swap and change anything the way you need to according to what's best for your family. It's all up to you. Nothing in this decision process is permanent. Another fear can be fear of your child not fitting in with society or not being socialized enough. Another fear would be the fear of change. With any kind of growth, there's change that's needed. And a lot of people were all stuck with what we did, what we've always done, how other people did something. And once you make the decision to homeschool, just changes that gotta be made, let's be honest. You have to change the way you do things around the house by making space to homeschool. You may have to change your spending habits depending on your income levels and your savings. You may have to move to a part-time job, work from home, or just stay at home in order to make homeschooling work. The only one who knows what you'll have to change and what new things you'll have to incorporate is you. You might have to stick to a better routine now, whereas before you didn't have a routine at all. Like, only you can answer these questions. But what I do know for a fact is that whatever you're doing now, you're most likely going to have to change something in order to make the decision to homeschool. And a lot of people don't like that. And sometimes that can be uncomfortable and definitely not ideal in all situations. Because nothing is impossible. It's all about if you're willing to put the effort you need to make it happen. Another fear can be the fear of rejection, the fear of not fitting in, your child standing out, not having anyone to socialize with, you not having anyone to socialize with, and you all just sit in the house all day long. But that doesn't have to be the reality. You can definitely get your child involved in extracurriculars, get them in a scrapbooking club, a arts and crafts club, go to the arts and craft day at the library, get them in a chess club, checkers, a baking club, get them in a co-op where you meet up with other homeschool moms once a week and they all do homeschooling together. So they can be on field trips together. They can have different activities and different themes that they go over that day and have different fun activities and crafts that go along with it. Even just other moms you know in general, moms in your area on the Facebook group. So if you enjoyed this video and you're interested in homeschooling your child and you don't want to let those fears stop you from homeschooling, then get to know your homeschool laws. And if you don't, I do have a guide in the description that will get you started with keeping the homeschool laws in your area. Bye.